I'm going to show you a technique that I use to cross-cut plywood tear-out-free using my standard table saw. Now, the first thing that I've done is I've raised the blade about 1/16 of an inch. Now, that is just enough to cut through the veneer of the plywood. Now, what I'm going to do, I've got my fence set to where I want my final width of this piece to be. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this first cut using that setup. Now I'll inspect my cut and I can see it's perfectly tear-out free. Without changing the fence setting, I will raise the blade up enough to cut through this piece of wood. And then I'm going to install my guard. So now that I made the cut, I'm going to inspect my cut, and I can see that I have a perfect tear-free cut on both sides. Now, the reason that this works is that if I hadn't cut that scoring cut, the saw blade wants to push all the waste of the cut through, and that causes the fibers on the underside of the board to be torn out. By doing the scoring cut, I have eliminated that possibility. Now, what this technique has allowed me to do is to use my standard table saw as if it were a more expensive scoring type table saw.